back to Book Talk Wednesdays with Miss Brianne. And this is the series where I provide brief book talks on all different graphic novels and easy readers that we here have to offer at the West Hampton Free Library, in hopes that we encourage you to visit us here at the library in order to check out these amazing books for yourself. Now, today's book talk features two graphic novels. One graphic novel is focused on a very popular female Superman character in her early teenage years, as well as the conclusion of a graphic novel mini-series that I talked about earlier for older readers, which is kind of a classic spin on Jack and the Beanstalk. But anyway, who am I talking about? Can anybody figure that out? Well, the characters I am talking about today are Lois Lane, who sometimes helps Superman fight crime, as well as Jack in Mighty Jack. And I am going to be talking about Lois Lane in the book Lois Lane and the Friendship Challenge, and then the conclusion of the Mighty Jack series entitled Mighty Jack and the Goblin King. Now, the author of Lois Lane and the Friendship Challenge is Grace Ellis. The illustrator is Brittney Williams. The color was done by Caitlin Quirk. The lettering was done by Ariana Maher. And the publisher is DC Comics. And then we have Mighty Jack and the Goblin King. The author and illustrator was Ben Hatke, with coloring done by Campbell and Hilary Sycamore. And the publisher is First Second, which is an imprint of Roaring Brook Press, a division of Holtzbrinck Publishing Holding Limited's partnership. All right. So, it is now the beginning of summer in Lois Lane and the Friendship Challenge, which, for Lois Lane, gives her plenty of time to be the best blogger for VidMe, especially when the Friendship Challenge is coming along. And she's hoping that with her best friend Kristen, they'll complete the Friendship Challenge and become the best VidMe personalities there is. In fact, Lois Lane isn't even bothered that her friend Kristen is going to camp this summer. But up for a challenge and very desperate to become popular, Lois Lane is hoping to complete this Friendship Challenge as soon as possible. However, that's hard with the annual neighborhood bike race coming up, as well as the annual jamboree. But when the fireworks for the jamboree suddenly get stolen, it's up to Lois, Kristen, and a couple of old and new friends to help them figure out where the fireworks are, who's going to take them, and how to get them back. Will Lois be able to handle all this and complete the Friendship Challenge? Well, read along to find out. And then we have Mighty Jack and the Goblin King. Now, in the conclusion of the previous book, a goblin or a monster kidnapped Jack's little sister Maddie and took her to an alternate dimension. And Jack and his neighbor Lily managed to follow them into that dimension. However, what they find isn't what it appears to be. Both Jack and Lily wind up getting hurt and separated. And Jack is willing to do anything to get his sister back and get back to the world they know. But things take a twist when there's a machine ready to blow up the planet and get rid of all the plants, as well as a bunch of goblins who now see Lily as their new Goblin Queen. This is bound to be a crazy ride. And it'll leave you, the ending will have such a surprise twist that nobody knows to expect it. Alright, all in all, these are great books. Now, Lois Lane and Friendship Challenge completely follows the format of DC Comics with their side paneling, the illustrations, and the text. And, well, the text style. But it's designed with younger children in mind. All in all, pretty good comic. Again, Mighty Jack follows a very smooth transition from when the previous book left off, with a great storyline, great illustrations, and it keeps you in your seat the whole time from beginning to end. Like I said, the surprise ending, I did not know what to make of it. I was not expecting it. But in any event, I give Lois Lane the Friendship Challenge 4 out of 5 stars. I give Mighty Jack and the Goblin King 5 out of 5 stars. I recommend them both to older elementary readers who are very into graphic novels, superheroes, fairy tale twists, and the DC comic line, and are looking for something that suits their age, grade, and interest level. And this is Miss Brianne. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you soon.